Good morning, dear students. Mayur, Prakhar, Prabhas, Utkarsh, Sanika, Arya Divedi, Mansi, and Shraddha. So today we are going to wrap up our topic of transformation of sentences with one or two quizzes. Okay, so let's do uh, transformation of sentences, subject verb agreement part. Okay, because we have already finished. Tense part, then determiners part, and today we are going to finish our revision on subject verb agreement as well. So let's do a quiz to be able to understand this. Okay. So dear students, let's do a quiz from here, which is we can see this one. Okay, so uh, do you remember the rules that I told you about subject verb agreement? Let's brush up our knowledge. Okay, so dear students, tell me the answer of this one. You can. This is number one, number A, B, C, D. Okay, so one of my friends lived in Mumbai presently. So please tell me the answer of this particular quiz question. So please tell me the good morning, all of you. Yes, good morning, Tanvi and Arya. Absolutely correct. It's is living. Why is living? Let me explain you the meaning also. Okay, I mean the rule also. See here, dear students. Okay, before I explain, Tanvi or Arya or anyone who is present here, can you please tell me why it's is living? Why not lives? Why not number B? Number B, there is lives. Why it's is living? Can you tell me the reason why it is so? Why? What is the reason? Do you have any answer to my question? Why do you think it should be is living? Why not lives? Oh, yes, Tanvi, you are absolutely correct. It means you have remembered, you still remember what I have said. Yes, 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 yes. But Prakhar said, cause it is presently, not at present. No, even if it is at present, Prakhar, it should be present continuous. So, thank you for the attempt. But Tanvi, you are absolutely correct because see, the time adverbial presently is used. Okay, so if in a sentence you have time adverbials, time adverbial, then this becomes the hint for you to use a particular tense. So here in this example, presently is a time adverbial for which the sentence has to be in present continuous tense. Therefore, one of my friends is living is the correct answer. Okay, so now there you might be wondering what other time adverbials can be used for present continuous tense. So let me tell you for your revision, it is not only presently but also at present, now, at the moment. Okay, for this time adverbials also we normally use present continuous tense. For example, he is watching a movie at the moment. So at the moment also we are using present continuous tense. So correct answer is living, and then you shall see the explanation. Now you can see the explanation on your screen. There are some adverbials like now. There are some adverbials like now, then at the moment, presently, at present. Okay, so Okay, so Arya Dwivedi, this is there, but time adverbials are very important. Without time adverbials, no, it is difficult. Technically speaking, it's time adverbials which tell us, okay, that we have to use present continuous tense. Okay, so supposing that there is no at the moment or presently or at present in the sentence that you have just done, then I can also write, no, like lives in Mumbai. One of my friends lives in Mumbai. Okay, so why did we avoid simple present? Because the time adverbial has been attached to the sentence, and time adverbial limits us to use a specific tense. So the specific tense in this context is present continuous tense. Okay, now let's move on to the next quiz. He or his friend dash how to solve the maths question. He or his friend, is it know, knows, has known, or had known? Which one do you think is the correct answer? Is it know, knows, has known, or had known? He or his friend. This is very simple. Every one of you can do this. This is very simple. Okay. So dear students, you see here there is no time adverbial. Here there is no hint to use. There is no word in the form of time adverbial to make us know it is in present continuous or past continuous or past tense. Okay, so from our common sense we have to use this answer. So absolutely correct. Like Utkarsh, Prakhar, Tanvi and all. He or his friend knows. He or his friend knows how to solve the maths question. Okay. Now you can see the explanation coming onto your screen. When two or more singular subjects are connected by or, not, either or, neither nor, the singular verb is used. Okay, two or more singular subjects, okay, like he, she, or he, I, then you, I. Okay, two or more singular subjects, if they're connected with either or not, or either or neither nor, then singular verb is always used. That is the logic. Okay, now next you see, either you or your brothers dash seen the match. So this one, how will you do? How will you do this one? Tell me. Either you or your brothers dash seen the match. So you see, if there are two subjects which are connected by or here, see, or nor, whatever, and one of them is plural. Okay, one of them is plural. In that case, it should be plural, isn't it? Either you or your brothers have seen the match, because here you is singular, whereas your brothers is plural. Which one will the verb agree with then? There are two subjects of different persons. This is singular person, this is plural. Okay, so Mayur, Ashutosh, it should not be had. Okay, Sadvika and Uday are correct. So it should be have. Either you or your brothers. Always remember that when two subjects of different persons are connected by or nor, okay, then the verb will agree with the plural subject. So plural subject is your brothers, right? As is given here, you see. So your plural subject is your brothers, so verb will agree with the plural subjects. Okay, so either you or your brothers have is plural here, you can see. plural verb. Okay, therefore have is the correct answer. Now see, if one of the subjects is in the plural, the verb also must be plural. That is the rule actually. If one of the subjects is in the plural, then the verb also must be plural. So these are the rules of subject verb agreement which we need to uh, always remember, because when you write the competitive exams for different government exams, you, some of you must be interested to do government jobs. So in all the government jobs, dear students, there is English. Okay, so these questions are asked in the government jobs also. Okay, like I have, in my competitive exam section, I have uploaded some of the questions from English, so you can check out the patterns given in different examinations. I have taken up the sample question papers of staff selection commission and railway examinations. Okay, um, other exams also, the syllabus is almost similar, because in English these are there, these topics are there. So in all the boards, in all the competitive exams, almost similar pattern will be there. Understood? So therefore you can sometimes go through the competitive exam section of my website, so that you can come to know the types of questions which are asked in government examination from English. Okay, because it is highly advisable to write government exams after class 12. You shall be eligible for certain category of jobs like clerical jobs and all. You shall be eligible after class 12, and then after graduation you shall be eligible for officer ranking jobs. Okay, in central governments, state governments, even in like UPSC exams, like which selects IAS, IFS, IPS officers. So if you start your preparation of different subjects like maths, English, general studies, which is also very important, like current affairs, okay, what is happening on a day-to-day basis. So your knowledge of general studies is also very, very important, you remember, in cracking the competitive exams. And it is highly recommended that you write government exams. If you get selected, you should immediately join. Okay, because nowadays you can do courses online also, you can do correspondence course also. But if you get a job in government sector even after class 12, I think you should accept it. And if you think that no, I will first pass out graduation and then I might try for government job, so it's up to you. But I think the preparation should start from now. Okay, it's up to you, of course, but I think this is the time you can take up your preparation, because if you prepare from now only, then after graduation or after plus 2, you don't have to waste time. You definitely get selected in one go. Okay, so anyway, please do remember these rules, because these rules are important whenever you shall write government job in future. Okay, subject English is compulsory in all the exams. Okay, anyway, if one of the subjects is in the plural, the verb also must be plural. Okay, now next question is, you see, either he or I dash mistaken. Either he or I. Always remember, if again there are two subjects of different persons, two subjects, he is one subject, I is another subject. So two subjects are of different persons, then the verb will take up the the verb will agree with the subject which is closer to it. So the closer to the verb will be closer to the verb is I here. So either he or I am mistaken. Okay. So what is wrong here? when the subjects joined by or nor are in different person, the verb agrees in the person with the subject nearest to. Oh yes, the answer is wrong actually. Okay, answer is wrong. It should be am only. It should be am only, because you see the rule also, you see. So it is a typing mistake might be while making the quiz. So or not typing mistake, it is the selection mistake actually. Instead of am, I have selected is. So when the subjects joined by or nor are in different persons, the verb agrees in person with the subject nearest to it. Okay, means the verb will agree with the subject which is nearest to it. So nearest to the subject verb was I, therefore am should be the correct answer. Okay, next, my teachers as well as I dash invited to the party yesterday. Okay, so my teachers as well as I dash invited to the party yesterday. So here in this sentence there is a rule, dear students. Again there is a rule. Let me first ask you whether you know. If you do not know, I'll certainly explain you. So do you know, if any one of you is having the knowledge of this question, is having the knowledge of the answer, please text me. My teachers as well as I dash invited to the party yesterday. So what should be the answer? My teachers as well as I. Okay. Arya Divedi, Tanvi, Suhani, and Prakhar say where. Okay, my teachers as well as I dash in better. Okay, absolutely correct, absolutely correct. Where should be the correct answer? Why? Let me tell you, dear students, always remember that when a subject is connected with as well as, okay, if a whenever a sentence is connected by as well as, the verb will agree with the subject, uh, with the first subject. So there are two subjects here. My teachers one subject, the second subject is I here. Okay, and two subjects are connected by as well as. So always remember, whenever two subjects are connected by as well as, the verb will agree with the subject which with the first subject. So first subject is my teachers. The teachers is plural. Teachers is plural. Okay, therefore it should be where here. And yesterday is given here. Yesterday means it cannot be is or has. Understood? It should always be in the past tense, because yesterday is another hint for you. Okay, and first hint is, if two subjects are connected by as well as, the verb will agree with the first subject. That is the first hint. And second hint is, excuse me, dear students. Yes, Ashutosh, I'm back. Actually, there was a call, so I had to go offline for some time. So anyway, so dear students, as you can see here, we are going. I have to again continue. It seems from here. Where was it? Yes, here. Okay, my teachers as well as I were invited. Okay, the rules I've already explained. Okay, when two subjects are joined by as well as, the verb agrees in number and person with the first subject. Okay, next, neither of the two girls dash the exam, dash passed the exam. Neither of the two girls dash passed the exam. So neither of the two girls, it means none of the girls. So neither itself is a singular, okay, subject. So it should be in all probability has, right? Okay. Words like either, neither, each, everyone, many, a must be followed by a singular verb. Okay. So, dear students, you see, many a is something new for you. Like, for example, many boys, many girls. Okay. Many boys, many girls. But when I say many a, then it becomes many a boy, many a girl. But the meaning is same, many. Okay. Many girls only. So, that's it. Now let's move on to the next question. Either of the two books dash useful for us for our upcoming exams. So tell me please, what should be the answer? Either. Either of the two books. Either of the two books dash useful for us for our upcoming exams. So can you tell me the answer of this question? What can be the answer? Is, okay, is. Most of you are saying, I mean, Harya Devidi is saying are. Viniti Bitonde are. Either of the two books. Okay, so if I go with Vinit, it should be R. With Vinit, I am going. Let's find out. No, Vinit, it is not correct. Okay, like for example, you see, words like either, neither, each, everyone, many must be followed by a singular verb. Singular verb should be either of the two books. Means either of the two books. Here also, either this one or that one. Okay, either of the two books means what? Either this book or that book. Okay, not both the books together. Structurally, see, structurally it is single book only. Na? Either of the two books, it means either this book or that book. It means structurally it is singular, but when meaning wise it is both the books. But structurally you have to, when we are doing subject verb agreement, we've got to take into consideration the structure, actually structural part of the sentence. Okay, so therefore always remember, if there is a either, neither, each, everyone, many, a in a sentence, there must be, the verb must be singular. Every boy and every girl, every boy and every girl dash given a prize. Every boy and every girl dash given a prize. So every boy and every girl, every is, every always takes singular verb, dear students. Always remember, every always takes singular verb. So was given a prize. Understood? Okay. Now, two nouns qualified by each and every, though connected by and, require singular verb. Two nouns qualified by each and every, though connected by and. Okay, yes. Because each, you always remember, each is always singular. So the verb should also be singular. Okay. Next, 100,000 rupees. 800,000 rupees. Rupees is given, see S, but A is also given, na? That is why is a lakh. Okay, is a lakh. 100,000 rupees is a lakh. When a plural noun names a quantity or an amount as a whole, its verb is in singular. When a plural noun names a quantity or an amount as a whole, its verb is singular. The teacher, together with the students, dash watched the match The teacher together with the students dash watched the match. Always remember, dear students, here there are two subjects, the teacher as well as students. The teacher is a subject, students is another subject. So there are two subjects here. One is the teacher, another is students. But always remember, this teacher and students are connected with what? Together with. Understood? So, like either, neither, together with, also if two subjects are connected by together with, okay, then always remember the verb will agree with the first subject. So first subject is teacher, which is singular, therefore the verb should also be singular. Here the verb will not agree with students, but verb will agree with teacher. Why? Because the teacher and students are separated by together with or connected by together with. Okay, so if two subjects are connected by together with, then the verb agrees with the first subject, which is singular, therefore it should be has. Okay, it is correct. Has is correct. Yes, Arya, correct. When a singular noun or a pronoun is joined to another noun or pronoun by with, besides, and not, together with, no less than, etc., the verb is singular. So you can write down in your English notebook later on. You can do at home also this quiz number. And while you do quiz at home, please write down on a notebook, because these are important things. You see, you have to remember these words: with, besides, and not, together with, no less than. Okay, if two subjects are connected with either of these, okay, then the verb should be singular. Okay, next, the secretary and chairman present in the meeting yesterday, different persons. They are different persons, the secretary and chairman. So different person means plural. So yesterday is given here, see, means it should be past tense. So where, because different persons where. And if different persons are not mentioned also here, how do you understand? You know, dear students, I'll tell you. Okay, it is where is correct. Okay, verbs take singular or plural in following cases depending on whether two profiles denote the same person or two different persons. Okay, if the two profiles are held by same person, then it should be singular. And if two profiles are held by two different persons, then the verb should be plural. Okay, next, much pains dash been taken to resolve the problem. So much pains has been taken. Okay, because pains is always singular. Okay, pains is always singular. So much pains has been taken to resolve the problem. Okay, now you can see here the explanation part given. Pains and means take either the singular or the plural verb. But if the pain or means has an uncountable noun before it, the verb is singular. In the above sentence, much being an uncountable noun, pains takes singular verb. Wow, it's very interesting. Okay, pains and means, they can take both singular also verb and plural verb also. They can take either of these two verbs. Okay, pains and means can take either singular verb or plural verb. Then what is the condition? Condition is if the pains or means has an uncountable noun before it. Uncountable, like for example, much pains. So pain is something which cannot be counted. It is uncountable, which cannot be counted. It is uncountable. Okay, like much water, much blood, much sugar, they are all uncountable. So according to the rule, if much is followed by a countable noun, if pains and means are preceded by pains and means are preceded by it can be it should be like this. If the pains or means has a uncountable noun before it, yes, so uncountable noun before it, so the verb is singular. In the other much being an uncountable noun, so pains takes singular. Okay, Okay, so much pains, no? So pains are pains is preceded by uncountable noun much here. Understood? So if it was, it is just a minute. No, no. I have okay. So dear students, pains can take singular also, plural also, depending on which one is before pains. Is it the uncountable determiner or the countable determiner? If it was many, then the verb should be plural, but it is much, okay, which is uncountable. Therefore pain means will also be singular. Okay, you remember key for uncountable nouns the verb should be singular, and for countable verb should be plural. Okay, that is the rule actually. In the above sentence, much is being an uncountable noun, pains takes singular verb. Now let's move on to this one. No news is good news. Okay, no news is good news, is, so it should be easier. Understood? Next, the noun news always takes a singular verb after it. Okay. Next, the cost of all the goods dash increased nowadays. Always remember here, the subject is not goods here, dear students. Verb will agree with cost here, which is singular. The cost of all the goods. So the verb will agree with the with cost, not with goods. So as cost is singular, therefore the verb should also be singular. Okay. So do not be confused. Many students get confused because here before the verb it's plural. That is why they think it should be plural, but actually the verb is agreeing not with goods, but verb is agreeing with cost. Okay, what is increasing? Cost is increasing, na? So the verb will agree with the cost. So the cost is singular. So the cost nowadays, see, nowadays is given nowadays, and here increased, so it should be has. Okay, because is increased nowadays is not correct grammatically. So the cost of all the goods has increased nowadays, has increased is the correct answer. Verbs will agree with the cost, which is singular, therefore the singular verb has is the answer. Okay, one of my friends dash in New York nowadays. Okay, one of my friends, it should be lives. Okay, it should be lives because nowadays is given. So it was, if it was at the moment or presently or now, then is living, but only nowadays means simple present lives. Okay, so the verb will agree with one and not with friends if the sentence starts with one of, so the answer is the singular verb lives. Okay, next, he is one of my best friends. Always remember, he is one of my best friends, he is one of my brothers. Okay, so friends, brothers, they are the correct answer. Okay, next, one of my, our, his, her is always followed by plural. One of my, one of our, one of his, one of her is always followed by plural noun, so the answer is friends. The jury dash divided in their opinion. Different persons means where the jury where sorry, the jury are divided. Okay, are, because different persons, here the jury is taken as a different person. Okay, mathematics, physics, politics, civics, economics, always remember singular, so mathematics is his favorite subject now. Okay, so is. The nouns mathematics, politics, economics, civics, news is always followed by a singular verb. So the answer is. 15 minutes allowed to each speaker in the debate. 15 minutes taken together. Okay, even though it is plural, but 15 minutes is taken together. So 15 minutes is allowed to each speaker in the debate. Not 15 minutes are allowed. You have to say 15 minutes is allowed. 15 minutes is considered as a whole. Therefore, singular verb is the answer. Okay. Gulliver Travels, name of the book. Therefore, it should be is. Gulliver Travels is the name of the book, so verb will be singular. Okay. So, dear students, that's all. It's over now. So, as you can see here, we have revised everything of grammar. Now I shall send you some worksheet in the form of quiz, in the form of assessment. So let me make it and then I shall send you the link. And by tomorrow you are supposed to get one lesson update on my website. So I shall let you know which lesson I am going to upload tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. My post will be published. Those of you who are my members of the website, they will get email notification of the new lesson. And those who are not members, you please be the member of my website, so that you shall also get email notification whenever your lesson is updated. Okay. And dear students, regarding the career counseling session taken by principal, you please make a research on. I have sent you the URL of some portals, job portals or career portals. So please go through them, and because sir is going to take another session this week in all probability, and this particular thing you also search, like sir said, na, it is something like allied subject. What is that called? I forgot actually the terminology. So do you remember Arya Divedi or Vineet or Prakhar? What is that called? Suppose if you nowadays you can take physics with psychology, physics with philosophy. So what is that called? I forgot actually. Sir has given you the homework to explore this particular fact. Okay. Do you remember this? What is this called? So please do. If you remember, you can text me. I have forgotten the term actually. So anyway, you can Google on this and yes. Thank you, Tanvi. Thank you, Tanvi. Liberal arts. Yes, 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 yes. Liberal arts. You please make a research on this. And also go through the job portals that I have sent you, and sir has suggested that on that day's career counseling session. Please go through all these websites, because if sir asks you some questions, you shall be able to answer him. Okay. In all probability, he is going to take the session this week itself. Okay, so you'll be informed in advance. Okay. So in the meantime, please do some research on liberal arts. Okay. And which are the colleges which are offering liberal arts, and what are the career prospects and all that. You please go through, as well as go through the career portals, career colleges and all that, URLs, website URLs that I have sent you. You can type them and then just browse them. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. And I shall focus on some writing skill in my next class. Okay. And then as Tanvi said, this landscape of the soul, I'm working on it. I might make one video or a podcast, whatever, and then it will be circulated to you. Okay. Bye bye. Take care and have a nice day, dear students.